imagine I'm writing around COVID variants, common topic you might expect me to talk about, and I'm interested in exploring over the last year. So immediately I'm able to ask the tool to work, and the tool is going to come back with numerous pieces of advice. You'll notice there are other cards here, but what I'm going to focus on in this short video is the intelligence card, which presents related people related to stories written about COVID variants, which are balanced by gender and ethnicity. And that's one of the features of JECT.AI. It seeks to provide balanced voices. So for example, you'll notice here the card is in two parts. First of all, it will enable you to explore the diverse journalists who are writing about stories related to COVID variants. And then it will enable you to engage with the breadth of scientists who have contributed to research related to COVID variants. So for example, first of all, if we focus on, let's say Max Shannon here, I can hover over the name and click on it, and immediately this pop-up will appear. And I've got at this point two features. I can either explore more, or I can click on the link to the story. So Max Shannon has written a story, COVID variants to be given new names, which sounds interesting, published in the South Wales Evening Post. So let me first of all explore more. By exploring more, I get to find out more about Max Shannon. Here he is. There's a sort of search on him, and I'm able then to do explore him on Muckrack very quickly and find out about other stories that he might have written. Maybe he's not the best person to be talking about this topic based on those links, but then I can also follow up on the story itself. And this is where it's informing us of recent news that COVID variants are going to be given names based on the Greek alphabet. So interesting sort of theme there around about the naming and the nomenclature of COVID variants. Likewise, if we go here for Jennifer Abassi, I click on her name, and again I get these two features. I can explore more about the person, and this person has written a story figuring out why COVID-19 vaccines protect against variants, published in JAMA, which is a more respectable place. So let's first of all have a look at Jennifer. We can see here again, she's a JAMA journalist. We can find her on Muckrack. What we can then do is click on the story if I want to know more about the story before I decide to talk to Jennifer, and just get rid of that. You'll then find the story here in Medical News and Perspectives, COVID vaccines versus variants, determining how much immunity is enough. A very topical story at the time for me writing this or making this video. Likewise, if I go and look more at the scientists here, we can click on Van Oosterhout, and again the same two features come up for scientists. Van Oosterhout has written a paper, COVID evolution during the pandemic. We can click on that and see if that looks relevant to us. It may well be. This could be someone that I might want to talk to. So what I can then do is click on the Explore More option, and that will take me to his Google Scholar page. And here we can see he is a professor in evolutionary genetics at UEA, and that's an interesting sort of possible source for me to take expertise around variants. If we look here, for example, also at PSAR, click on the name, again I'm getting the same opportunities. They've written about accelerated vaccine rollout. That sounds interesting, and that is published in eClinical Medicine. I can go and see it here. That might be of interest. Maybe then I want to talk more with Mr. or Miss or Dr. or Professor Saar. We can then find out more about this person. And there she is, Pratha Saar. She works at the Center for Infectious Disease Modeling Analysis at Yale in the US. And again, I can see her publications and reach out to her via the internet if I think she would be an interesting alternative voice for me to include in this story. Again, I can sort of explore different aspects of this card, and you've also got opportunities to understand how it works with the Explain feature here. So please do engage with the intelligence card and use it to find new voices in order to bring different perspectives to stories.